Okay, at this point in the game, I'm pretty sure everyone on the internet, that would include you, is aware of girl math. But just so we're clear, here's what I'm talking about. This is women on social media poking fun at themselves for the leaps in logic they use to rationalize irrational behavior, particularly when it comes to spending money.
So I bought something with cash, so it makes it free.
Here's an example from Twitter. She bought a $500 purse, but she's going to use it every day for a year, so it's really only $1.37 per day. Here's another one. Girl math is having 8 pillows on your bed, but only sleeping with 2. That one hurts my brain. Now, if you haven't been keeping up, it turns out men didn't really get the joke, which is no surprise. It's just way up here for them. So the ladies, ever the empaths, decided to put the cookies on the bottom shelf and speak men's language with the advent of boy math. Now, the only difference being that boy math is admittedly pretty savage, but also fairly accurate. So today, I'm reacting to some of the best boy math memes and videos out there and breaking down the logic. Oh, and you'll want to stick around to the end for my own version of all of this, George math. But let's warm things up with a special boy math meme. Boy math is leaving approximately 1.5 comments on every George Kamel video, but never actually clicking the like and subscribe. Ryan, what's your deal, man? You love the content. You made that very clear by engaging in the comment section. Hit the subscribe, bro.
Fine. I'll do it.
So solve this math problem, click the like and subscribe, and share this video while you're at it to make up for lost time and hurt feelings. All right, let's get to some boy math.
Boy math is how 5'10" measures 6 foot.
Yeah, that's boy math, to be fair.
Yes, yeah. But you haven't got choice, though.
Yeah, we have.
That's involuntary boy math.
Yeah.
You leave us no choice.
Yeah.
I've never once said I was 6 foot. I wouldn't dare.
Yeah.
Because I'm not. Daddy's too broad.
Yeah, okay.
Do you know what I mean? I'm too broad and too thick.
Daddy?
And
Yeah.
I don't look 6 foot.
Okay.
I've never related to a video more. I would never try to pass off as 6 foot. Am I close? Yeah, I'm 92% of the way there. But would I ever be like, yeah, I'm pretty much there? No one would ever buy it. Okay, we're getting the hang of it here. Let's move on to the next one.
Boy math is them wanting a prenup and they make $45,000.
That's good.
AKA anybody ever who's watching Andrew Tate videos. For real. Crazy.
Andrew Tate shots fired. We're here for it. Okay, there's a lot of truth here. Here's the heart behind it, okay? I see this in a lot of the YouTube comments. A lot of the guys out there, they have very cynical and negative connotations about marriage. And they go, well, the woman just exists to take you to the cleaners and take all your money. They say from the YouTube comment section, from the job they're not working, apparently. And it's a funny idea because prenups are really meant for people who have inordinate amounts of wealth. And so if you got $2 million net worth and this person's coming in with negative 50, it could make sense to get a prenup in some cases, not because it's a trust issue between the spouses, but because families can be crazy and you can insert crazy into your life if you don't take the wealth into consideration. But the idea that a guy making 40K is like, I gotta get a prenup, man. She's gonna take all my money. Bro, you're broke. Okay, you got a $900 truck payment. What's she gonna take? The car is gonna get repoed. So I appreciate that one, and I wanna hang with those guys. I don't think they wanna be friends with me, but that's for another story.
I think we're gonna be friends.
All right, moving on.
So I understand girl math, but now I hear we're trying boy math too. Boy math is thinking that wearing one cap indoors fools everyone into thinking you have one full head of hair. Boy math is assuming that a new gadget purchase will somehow lead to increased productivity. Boy math is treating a video game achievement as a real life accomplishment. Boy math is rating a woman's looks on a scale of 1 to 10, then generously multiplying the results by 2 for himself. Boy math is believing that growing a beard compensates for receding hairline. Boy math is telling you the things he built or fixed every single time he passes it, saying, I built that. Boy math is believing that the number of sport jerseys in his closet directly correlates with his athleticism. Boy math involves thinking that a single compliment on his beard elevates him to mythical proportions. Boy math is correlating his success in life to the size of his TV.
Okay, let's talk about the fact that I think my productivity increases when I buy a new gadget. That part I feel like is true. Okay, that's where I can justify my purchases as a productivity expert. And how do you know? I say productivity instead of productivity.
Truly, you have a dizzying intellect.
But yeah, do I love a little productivity tool? I think it's one of the best things you can invest in for your own, self-care. Moving on.
Everyone's been talking about girl math, but can we just acknowledge boy math? Literally, the epitome of boy math is when the NFL clock says 2 minutes, but it's actually 2 hours. Boy math is looking up every single person's net worth and then saying, oh, it's not even that much. Boy math is eating half the steak while it's still on the grill and then eating a full meal after that. Boy math is thinking that a girl is just pregnant for like 7 or 8 months. Boy math is when he has no idea where he's going, but still refuses to use Apple Maps.
Okay, this girl had a lot of fun things to say, but we got to talk about this net worth one. That one's funny. They look up the net worth and they're like, it's not even that much. And I was like, bro, that's $10 million. By the way, if you're looking up someone's net worth, it's probably a lot more than yours. Okay, when I go to celebritynetworth.net, you know I'm looking up the net worth of these celebs to see, like, how are they doing? And then you realize none of this is actually real. We don't actually know. This is some AI-generated computer guessing. So I do think it's funny that guys somehow value their status and self-worth based on a net worth of someone else to make themselves feel better. So it's all very vain and none of it really matters. Okay, that was fun. There was a lot of truth to it. We had some laughs, I hope. And if I've learned anything from all of this, it's that we all justify our own decisions and actions, but we don't always see our own situations clearly. Okay, we need to have some self-awareness. It's like the wise and frankly hilarious words of Jesus when he said, "Why do you see the speck in your brother's eye, but don't notice the log in your own eye?" It's a good tweet. If he was on Twitter, which I'm glad he's not, it's a dark place, Jesus. You don't need to be over there. You don't want to see what we're doing. You see, none of us are an exception to this fallacy, including me. We all do stuff with our money that makes perfect sense to us and 0 sense to other people. But the truth is, we can only laugh about all of this for so long. At some point, we have to kind of own all of these quirks that are really just bad money habits. All right, it's not free. It's costing us money to use whatever the thing is that we think in our minds is actually saving us money. So you got to think about this stuff. Never spend just to save. Don't try to justify spending decisions based on some external factor or pressure or mental gymnastics you've done for yourself. And the way I've overcome this in my everyday life is by doing a budget. It's by actually putting a plan on paper so that I don't have to do mental gymnastics every time I make a purchase. I can spend on purpose with freedom, with confidence, and have control of my money. And I encourage you guys to do the same. And if you want to get started, you can go download the EveryDollar app in the App Store now and make a plan for your money with no mental gymnastics. Now, to make matters a little more interesting, I asked my team to come up with a little George math so that I get my share of humble pie too. So I have everything the team said in this here bowl, and let me be honest with you, I have not seen any of these, so I'm gonna pretty much get roasted live, I think is what is about to happen. George math is paying the delivery fee for a single entree you and your wife split because it cancels out. Shots fired. They know I like to split an entree. The thing is, I don't know that I'd pay the delivery fee. I might go pick it up. That's some George math. It was free because I picked it up and didn't pay the delivery fee. I saved money. George math is spending what amounts to approximately one whole 24-hour day on your hair routine yearly, but paying someone to change your air filters because you have no time. Decimated. Absolutely decimated.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
I will not change my car air filter, but I will in my home, I will change those. Those I can do once I get my stepladder out. Although I am close to 6 feet. I could do it without a stepladder, but it's just easier. George math is spending approximately 40 hours researching the price per square foot of toilet paper so he can wipe his butt knowing he saved 75 cents. Screw you guys. I've never done the math, but now I'm genuinely curious. And for the record, I go name brand. All right, we're the Charmin Ultra Strong family. None of that ultra soft, ultra strong. George math is claiming to be frugal, but buying a premium cushioned silk sleep mask because you can't sleep with even a nightlight on. This one's too, like, are you in my house? How do you know all of this?
I like watching you sleep.
And for the record, the sleep mask is from Amazon, okay? It's not one of these sharper image sleep masks I fell for. And yes, I like to sleep in total darkness, and I bet Dr. Andrew Huberman would agree that that's best scientifically for this body. But yeah, I am frugal in some ways and not in a lot of other ways. And silk sleep masks are worth it. Take care of yourself. George math is driving 10 miles out of the way to save $8 on Costco gas, but spending $100 on a men's haircut. Listen, how do you think I can afford the men's haircut if I don't save on the gas? Okay, sacrifices must be made for this quaff. And if you got any quips with this quaff, get out of town.
Oh, you drive me wild.
All right, I'm done being roasted. I don't have the emotional capacity for any more. But if you like this segment, let me know in the comments because we got more where that came from, and I can't wait to read these out loud. And if you liked having fun and talking about money today in an entertaining way, be sure to check out my new book called Breaking Free from Broke. Not only did I work extremely hard to make this informative and helpful so that you have the tools you need to build wealth, but it was my personal mission to make learning about money actually fun. It was said that reading this book is like watching George on YouTube, but with words. That's big brain thinking. And the book is officially on sale now. I'll drop a link for you below if you want to grab a copy for yourself. And let me know in the comments what your own math is. I, for one, am feeling particularly vulnerable, and I would love to know that I'm not alone in my weirdness. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time.
Okay, we've had boy math and girl math. Now we have dog math. Okay, to start, when there is 15 balls out, but one goes under the couch, I now have 0 balls. When you leave for 3 hours, it's 3 hours. When you leave for 3 minutes, it is also 3 hours.
The dog saying 0 balls is just funny. I don't care who you are.